Welcome to Grace Embassy, the place of grace, where destinies are discovered and achieved.
When God created the world, he used the phrase, God said. And when he said God said, whatever he said, he saw. Now, he vocalized the information, and then the information produced reality. Follow me. The information produced reality. Now, when God was talking to Pastor Adam and First Lady Eve, he also said something. He vocalized an information. He spoke to them. He made a sound to them and told them that have dominion, multiply, replenish the earth, fill the earth. This is what God said. It was an information passed to Adam and Eve. Now, the information passed to them was for them to follow the instruction that he passed to them. Are you getting what I'm saying, sir? Now, that information has the tendency of replicating itself or producing itself when it is being spoken. And God was a witness of it when he says that let there be. Whatever he says, and he saw, and he said it was good. Now, that is to tell you that whatever God is telling us is all information. Everything that God told us, or God is telling us, is all information. So, information is the thin line for manifestation. Information is the thin line for manifestation, because every moment that you go through is to what give you a momentum for your life. Let me take that again. Every moment that comes your way is to give you momentum for your life, because information is the thin line to manifestation. So, your success and fulfillment depends on the information you accept and work with. I pray that God will give you understanding. Your success in life and the fulfillment is dependent on the information you accept and work with. That is why the Bible says that it is those who work with the information that he's giving that are justified. If my word abide in you and you abide in my word, ask anything, you will get it. Information. So, the actual theme for inheritance is information. The actual theme for inheritance is information. So, God gives information to us concerning our inheritance. Now, what is that? That means God told us that we are going to have an inheritance, or we have an inheritance. It was an information. That means God said it, or you read it in the Bible, or it was spoken to you vividly. So information was passed. Like, say for example, I tell my wife now that there is an inheritance for her. I just gave her information of the inheritance that is kept for her. If I tell Noble now that I'm going to buy you a car when you are in 2 years' time, it is information. Doesn't mean he has gotten it, but that information has the tendency to manifest. If I say, okay, Yves, I need you to do certain things so that you can be successful, it's an information. Now, it all depends on him accepting the information for him to have productivity or for him to be fulfilled. So, your success and fulfillment in life, it depends on the information you receive, you accept, and you work with it. That means if you have an information, you don't work with it, it is difficult for you to be fulfilled and it is difficult for you to be successful. Every successful man and woman works with information. Are you guys catching that point now? Oh, okay. So, the information you adhere to will determine your outcome. The information you adhere to will determine the outcome. When you buy a new appliance, there are informations like manual for you to know how to operate it. When you go to a particular place, they will give you information so that you'll be able to follow the system of the place you went to. Those of us who are in Canada, there are information concerning Canada or immigration or whatever we need for us to be successful. So the information you adhere to is what will keep you going. Information is the thin line to manifestation. Then I said information is a fact, thought, or data conveyed or described through various types of communication. Information is a fact, is a thought, or there are data conveyed or described through various types of communication. Okay, now let me give you this. Every information is capable of manifesting into physical images or spiritual experience. So God said and he saw. So whatever information you accept can manifest into physical experience or can manifest into spiritual experience. So now this is the point. The devil introduced his own information. Because God gave information to Adam and Eve, Pastor Adam or Bishop Adam, and the First Lady Eve. God gave an information. Now look at this. When God said, "Do not eat," you can eat out of the tree in the garden, but don't eat out of the tree that is in the middle of the garden. What was that? I didn't get that. Information. That was an information. Don't eat. Remember what I told you there? The information you adhere to. So God gave the information and said, you can eat any of this, but don't eat the one at the middle. That was an information. It has the tendency of manifesting physically or spiritually. Are you getting what I'm saying? Now, the devil came. And the devil came. Did the devil took the fruit and gave it to Eve? Information. You can see now that the life we are living is being governed by information. That's why I told you that if you are not well informed, you'll be deformed. So the deformity of the people is because they are not well informed. So when the devil comes, he comes with his information. And watch this. Information to defile or deter the other information you have always come with a question. When you go to exam hall, what kind of information do you get from the teacher or the lecturer? A question. There was this question that normally I said, out of 3, choose 3. Out of 5, choose 3 best questions that you can answer. So people will choose 1, 3, 5, 2, 3, 4. So people will just choose, So then sometimes we'll read number 1. Okay. Number 2, no clue. Number 3, no clue. Number 4, no clue. Number 5. Okay, now we have 2. Then how do we choose out of 3, 4? So the devil comes with his own information. Now it comes with a question. Watch me. It comes with a question. Now the guy was in Eden. In the book of Ezekiel, the Bible said the devil was in Eden. Oh, you guys think he was in heaven? No, he wasn't there. He was in Eden. Now he came. Did God say that you should not eat out of this tree? Because I've been watching you guys. You guys have been moving around eating other tree. This particular one. Did God say you should not eat out of it? You see the question? Yeah. Did God say? Then the woman said, no. God said we should not eat it. We should not even touch it. He said, forget about that. Let me give you another information. Let me give you another information. So the information that the devil gave counter the information that God gave to Bishop Adam and First Lady. Did you see that now? Information. Now, ask yourself, Do you know that some of the things you do that are not right is as a result of the information you get? We'll come to choice. We're getting to choice. Because information is the one that forms your choice. Because if I tell you, do this, you will choose to do it or not. That is the power of your choice. But there have to be an information to give you an option. Because if you don't have an option, you don't choose. You stay by what you have. But the moment there's an option, let's say for example now, I come with a Bentley and I come with a Toyota Camry, and I said, Jesse, please, I want you to take one of the cars so that we can go home together. I know when he see the Bentley, full option, electric, he's not going to tell you that, I'm a child of God. These things are not worldly. These are worldly things. He's going to, whoa, Matthew, let's go with the Bentley. I said, no, let's go with the Toyota. You can come along with me, but I'll go with the Bentley. Just drive the Toyota, I'm okay. So there was an option. But if we only have Toyota Camry, he has no choice. We go with it. Now let's walk. Now the devil came with an information, and that information gave them an option to walk with their choice or the power of their choice. Oh, let's go. So because of that, from my own definition, I say information is knowledge shared or obtained through study, instruction, investigation, or news, and you share it through the art of communication, whether verbal or non-verbal, or visual or in writing. Was that too fast? Then some of you are not writing. I should go ahead. No, I should go ahead. Oh, okay. Now, if you guys are not writing, there's no need, so that I can just move fast so that you know. But let me come again because of those people who are writing. I said, information is knowledge shared or obtained through study, instruction, investigation, or news, and you share it through the act of communicating, whether verbally, non-verbally, visual, or through written words. That's how information is shared. Through study, through instruction, through investigation, that is obtained. It's obtained. And you share it through the act of communicating, whether verbally or non-verbally. How many of you know that the word news is information gotten from the 4 cardinal points? Elisha, are you okay? News is information gotten from the 4 cardinal points: north, east, west, and south. That is news. North, east, west, south. That is news. That is information gotten from the 4 cardinal points. From the north, they get the information. From the east, the west, and the south. Those are information. So what we are reading is information from the 4 cardinal points, and they call it news. So because of that, the information can either be true or lie. So you can get information also from everywhere, just like what he said, good news comes from heaven. Especially when the doctor gives you an information. Why? When your lecturer gives you an information, your parents gives you an information. Information comes from so many places. So information can paralyze you when it comes to you. How many of you know that? There's certain information you receive, it will just paralyze you. There's certain information you will receive. It will gear you up and hype you. Isn't that so? There's certain information you receive. Oh, it will emotionally display you.